could teleport us in.
I forgot all about that, actually. I forgot about that part.
Oh, and we're on.
I think Seph should teleport himself in, and then I'm gonna just be smooth and. I am the prophecy.
I am the prophecy, bitch. Oh man. All right. Well, if Red is still alive, Nick walks away.
Yeah. Well, that's nice.
I'm
Perfect
getting food.
timing. Well, we're still down to Seph. He's occupied with something for the moment, but he'll catch up. We had issues last week. I will take responsibility. Foundry problems. But we're gonna have a lot of fun this week, I think.
Heck yeah.
Last week, you guys took a 180 turn on me. Decided to go to the Tomb of the Dusk Rose and then straight over to the Forge afterward. You discovered at the Tomb of the Dusk Rose that, interestingly, it seemed to be had guards out front. And when they opened the door, there were more guards inside, as well as a woman sitting, laying motionless on a stone slab. Hanz poked out from his hiding place, used Eyes of the Grave, and discovered they are all undead. And we left off with Lazura curious about the woman laying there, and Seph thinking about teleporting inside. And that's where we're at.
Yes. Yes, I'm by the window still.
Yes, you're around the corner hiding pretty well, and so is Zuko hiding pretty well.
Yes.
Or did you have him come up with you, Lazura?
No. Zuko's still hiding.
Okay, I'll move him over to hide. I assume Air is over hiding with you too, Ariel.
Yes, I would think he would be.
Kelly,
I'm gonna
I
turn
can't
off my
see the
camera.
board
Well,
on.
that's because we're still grouped
So I can
together as a group. We don't have separate icons yet.
I know,
Oh,
but
here,
I'm saying I don't see the board on the Twitch.
I know.
Okay, that's all I have right now.
I will move it over for you, Amanda. How's that?
Thank you.
That better?
I'm sorry I don't have internet.
All right, here.
There, thank you.
You guys, yeah. You guys, let me know what you want to do.
Well, I mean, where did we leave off? We left off with Seph was like, I can teleport.
You two were talking. He was nudging you, saying, "I could teleport us in," and one of the two guards was walking inside to check on you guys, saying that it was the time of the prophecy. Now the city was going to be destroyed.
Yeah. So I think Seph, if you want to teleport in, totally should. I'm gonna stay out here because I'm gonna let them know that I am indeed the prophecy.
The moment that I see that they're undead, I'm gonna start backing away and I'm gonna cast sending.
Okay.
Oh.
That's it, no?
Just let me get my kiss in.
Oh my god, Amanda.
I want to see what happens.
So I cast sending and I cast it to Lazura and say, "They are undead. I am assuming probably vampires. We need to leave." And I'm gonna start backing up.
I know. Thank you.
Guys. I'm loading in.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
I can't wear this.
Oh yeah, your camera's way up high. Look at the hat.
Nice.
I'm gonna quickly finish eating
I
my.
still don't see the map, but I can at least roll in things. I think so.
Hey, Nick, you don't have sending prepared.
Oh.
I don't.
Oh.
Oh my god. I don't. I took sending off for once. Okay, never mind. I always have sending prepared. That's why I am.
I was just looking forward to look up check a timing wise. I wasn't sure how long it took, and I was like,
Yeah,
hey,
no. You no, you were completely right. I put Spirit Shroud instead.
Let's. Did we convince them to let us in? Wasn't that the
Well,
last
no.
thing?
You were convincing them. One of the guards said, "I'll go back and ask my boss." Basically, is what he said. It's short.
Okay.
So with that, never mind. That completely changes what I'm doing. Fuck.
I'm looking ready to go.
I love the fedora.
I begin to move swiftly up to the front things.
Okay.
Ooh.
Is there any reaction? when I make my
They're-
way up there.
They're definitely
They're
looking at you.
inside.
One went inside, the other one's standing in front of Lazura and Seph.
I go up to Lazura and immediately like kind of grab on her shoulder and pull her close and whisper in her ear, "Say, undead.
Ooh.
I'm assuming vampires.
Ooh.
We need to leave."
Maybe
then-
we should investigate further, because what if there's a connection to them
9.
and what's going on in the real world?
9, not worth it. We will just leave
I'm
and let
just
them
looking in
die.
the window, pretending to eat my popcorn, watching all this.
Can I just let me out? At least just see what happens if they let me in. If they don't, we'll just go. We'll leave it. I'm curious. My curiosity.
I do not
is
think
doing the
that
best
this
thing.
is a good idea.
I think that's fair. But I just really
Really?
want it. I'm chaotic neutral, man. I
This
just
is
want
your alright. It's your funeral,
Let's go.
That's fair.
and I'm
That's
gonna
fair.
start walking away.
Ow!
Ooh.
Whoa!
Okay.
I'm curious
You
if the
walking
guards have to
away?
stay first. That's all. I'm just
I was
like,
saying
walking-
this. I was saying that really silently so that the guards couldn't hear me. By the way.
So I'm assuming Seph didn't hear then. You're just talking to Lazura.
Yes.
Oh shit. So do I
Backing
tell
away
Seth?
from undead. Damn.
Yeah, I've never
Alright.
seen you
Hans
do
is
that.
not Eric. Hans is not Eric. Hans does
Mhm.
not just run into a battle.
Dead
Yeah,
though.
but like the last time we went against werewolves and vampires, you kind of did.
True.
Mm.
True.
That was a battle I knew I could win.
The main battle tank. Get in there.
We
Ma'am,
discussed
I
the
mean,
main battle tank is Lazura.
Yeah.
You got the highest AC and the highest HP of the group.
Ah, thank you, Melons. Best.
And then
Before I start
Zuko.
eating.
And then
Yes.
Zuko's shortly after.
Yeah.
Everybody admire
The armor.
I'm gonna.
Beautiful.
I would have the shield, but again, the paint is wet still. Anyways, I'm gonna go quickly eat.
All right.
Alright.
All right.
Who's
wanna-
leaving
what's-
Well,
today?
As Hans has turned tail to walk away, Lazura and Seph, you see the guard walk back up in his full armor. The prophecy states that only once the warrior poet returns
Oh.
will she awaken.
Oh, oh shit. Watley?
No. The warrior poet's name is Seth.
Oh, jeez.
Seth!
Wearing the amulet of the warrior poet. Am I not?
True.
You are?
That's
I
true.
am.
You are.
I am.
Like he's
Say
stealing
that-
my kiss.
You can come with me. I need you to come with me. That's not optional.
Okay. Show it off. I'm curious. Show him.
I can't technically. Yeah, I'm gonna flash my amulet, and I'm gonna make it glow with prestidigitation. I'll be like, boom.
They kind of look at each other, look back at the amulet, and look at you. Follow us.
Oh shit!
Oh, you guys got in. Oh.
That's the right person up there with me.
And they lead the two of you inside.
We would be honored to. Let's go. So Hans left. I see that. I'm like, that. Where are you, Ariel? Are you still
I'm
here?
outside looking
Yeah,
at everybody
looking
through a
the window.
window.
And I think
Oh, boy.
Zuko's like covering with her.
No,
Zuko's
yeah,
hiding,
no,
and so is
yeah.
Error.
Let's go.
So you walk inside, you see a few more guards standing at attention, holding weaponry.
Follow them to saunter. We're gonna saunter in.
Yes.
And you
That's
see
right.
one more official-looking guard standing next to the stone tablet. As you start to approach it, you see a beautiful woman with long, dark hair, with alabaster white skin.
The statue.
No, the woman laying on the stone.
Oh.
She's alabaster white skin, long black hair, white clothing that seems to be fading and slightly deteriorating with time.
a lovely tomb you have here.
We've been here a long time.
Wait.
I could see that.
Do I see their mouths move? Like
They're now inside, but you probably saw the conversation, or at least heard part of the conversation outside.
Okay, like,
Can you,
but
like,
the window I'm looking
telepathically
at, is
connect?
it not the window that they're in right now? That's what I'm trying
Oh,
to
okay.
do. That's what I'm
Gotcha.
trying to do.
Okay. Through the window, you can kind of make them out. You have to make a pretty good check to try to read lips from through the window up there, though.
I'm just trying to.
No, telepath.
I'm trying to telepathically link with one of them, either Seph or Lazura, whoever's closer, I guess.
They both are standing next to each other,
I'll
so
go
you
with
get to
Lazura
pick.
because she's used to having me in her head.
I don't know. Yeah,
That's a little weird. That's a little.
She's always got girls in the head, on the mind.
I know. Can I say? You can do it, ladies. Love Lazura. I'm the new LL.
I know
man.
some of the female-looking guards seem to be checking out Lazura as well. You know, I'm just like, she pulls.
I must have like some pheromones or something that come off.
You know, you might. You just might.
I just might.
Did you want to say anything as they walk up? This is your chance.
Well, yeah, Kelly.
Oh,
Ariel.
yeah, I'm just telepathically linking, and I'm just gonna be like, how did you guys do that?
Seph has the amulet as a warrior poet, so they think he's the warrior poet.
Oh, we're gonna
Say that in my head. I even get the
if they find out.
keeping a still face. I'm just keeping a still face.
Let me know what happens, cause I can only see what you. Well, I can't. I can see, but if shit starts to go down, I can't read lips. So.
If you hear me say pumpernickel, you'll know we're in trouble.
Like telepathically or like audibly?
Yes,
Okay.
telepathically. Love it. Okay.
All right. As you two approach, Lazura seems a bit distracted to you, Seph, but it's not too unusual. You see the woman laying there on the table. You walk up, and there's the more refined-looking dressed guard. Speak. The prophecy states, only one. She will sleep until the day one arrives with a holy essence that bears the holy symbol of the Sun Empire, the mark of the warrior poet. Is that today?
Only one, eh?
Holy
Today-
essence, who knows what that means?
I'll be like, today is the destined day of prophecy, for doom comes upon this place, and I am here. And I step forward a little bit more.
You
I
step
love it.
forward, right in front of the stone pedestal, and the woman's eyes open up immediately.
Oh shit.
Oh,
And she
Did-
turns to look at you both.
greetings.
Bow. I'm gonna bow.
I have a fedora on, so clearly I'm going to tip my fedora.
She coughs up dust.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm gonna let Ariel know that like her eyes have opened. Just like Ariel, her eyes are open.
I'm gonna walk forward and I'll be like, if I may, my lady.
Her eyes are stark black, no pupil.
Oh.
Whoa.
Has the day come?
And I'm it is the time of awakening. For this city's doom is nearly upon us. And is she awake? Am I supposed to kiss? I don't remember what I'm supposed to. Am I supposed to kiss her?
No, you're supposed to give her the essence. Like it might be within the amulet.
No, that was just to mark the moment that I would awaken. It's when one with holy essence wearing the amulet walked in.
Oh.
We had assumed this prophecy meant when the warrior poet came, but apparently one carrying holy essence while carrying the warrior poet's amulet counts.
I am a warrior poet.
Holy shit! Like it
In
only
the-
worked out
you-
by chance.
No, you know what prophecy is. Prophecy is twisted. It's never exactly what you think it's to be.
I tell you guys, I make this stuff up, and then you guys do stuff, and I'm like, that worked out well.
See, prophecy proves me thoroughly. Well,
Name
the-
suits us.
well, I'm gonna offer my hand to help her to her feet.
Thank you. Take her
Um,
gaunt,
um,
skin tight hand. There's almost no muscles
ooh.
you can see on the hands and the body.
I'll be like, I have the honor to be Seph, called the Kraken Heart, and my companion, Lazura. Yeah, I'll introduce you.
Thank you.
I want to
Have you-
quickly.
She of many
Can I
forms.
try to find? Can I try to find? Where Ariel is?
You had to roll pretty good perception because she did really well.
What?
Yeah,
She of many
dude.
forms and
I'm in a
ways.
window.
That's without a trace.
Technically, she doesn't benefit from that
Could
anymore, but
he find error maybe,
Oh, yeah.
or Zuko?
with a
No.
12, no.
Now I'm looking for you.
12, no. You probably can't find her because I remember she rolled definitely better than a 12. Unless she's gonna allow you to look for her or find her.
I mean, if I'm hidden, I'm hidden. I feel
No,
like
it's
that's-
fine. Yeah, no, it's fine. I do not find her.
It's good to meet you, Seph and Lazura. I am Alinda, the Saint of the Dusk Rose.
Alenda, the name is only a pale imitation of your beauty. Walk around. If when I go to help her up, how unsteady does she feel?
She seems is able to stand on her own, but she definitely looks thin.
Can I ask, what can we do to help her recover?
I thought she would have atrophied over this.
Um,
She is.
She seems atrophied. Is yes what I'm going for.
it's been
It's been many, many, many years. It seems.
How can we
does-
help you?
I'm gonna have Allie go and try to help her move. I'm not
no,
sure.
no, that's okay.
Oh, okay.
If she points to the guard, if you could get my equipment, that would be a great help.
Lazura,
Equipment.
Lazura, what's happening?
I don't know. She's awake. She's asking for her equipment. She
Of
hasn't
course
given
she's
us much.
awake, I can see that.
Oh, well, her name was. Is it Adela?
Alinda.
Alinda. Her name's Alinda.
You know what? Here, I'm just gonna do this.
I'm creating a journal entry for it.
We are not in combat, but I will move you guys over to the combat map just in case, so you
Oh,
can see
shit.
Alinda.
How
do
pretty
you
she
spell
is.
Elenda.
Oh, see, I thought it started with an A. Alinda. Got
Sun
it.
Alinda.
Empire vampire?
Yeah. Dusk Rose.
Dusk Rose.
We don't know. We don't know anything about her allegiance, really.
I'm gonna
But
go
she seems like
vampire queen test.
she seems like a nice lady.
She hasn't attacked us.
Yeah, we haven't gotten to the some of it. She might know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
but-
the other guard goes off to grab her equipment, comes back later. I have been waiting a long time. I'm hoping it made a difference.
Well,
In what way?
It's a long story.
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess we should let you know that this place isn't gonna be here much longer. Maybe like 30 more hours. So.
That's a shame.
Synopsis, if you got it, would be great, and how we can help.
Well, I think we should also discuss how she can help us.
Kelly, if you left click on the map, you can deselect your token and you can see what's inside.
But
Just for
Thanks.
streaming, I'm not sure if
I
everybody
forgot
can see.
about that. Thank you.
Let's
I forgot
see.
we enabled that again.
Well, I'll try my best to summarize it. To make it very brief, I once lived on this island. I was captured, tortured,
oh
and
my. Oh,
I
God.
was a representative, a saint of the divine god Shantia, and I spread also the worship of Helm.
Do I recognize any of those gods or goddesses? I
Give me
probably don't.
some religion checks.
Let's go.
You two.
Let's go. Religion. I don't know a little about
Wow,
that.
Lazura.
Yeah,
Damn.
18.
She knows her god. Oh my god.
Friggin' natural 20.
Whoa! Oh shit! Cheers, man.
Okay.
We're so
Oh,
good.
Lazura, let me do you in on this goddess. Cheers. Let's do
Okay.
Yeah,
it.
I know a little bit, man. I know a little bit.
I've heard about both of them extensively.
I'm gonna hope to pull the detailed notes because you guys know more than the basic stuff I had saved.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Let's
Make
So-
a drink, Rico.
Make him drink. All right. So, you both recognize the names immediately, just like that. Shantia
Shantia.
is a goddess of life, bounty, and agriculture. I'll put the name in the thing for you.
Thanks. Kelly's logging it. Okay, Kelly.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to put the name
Okay.
in the thing.
1 second. There you go.
Yeah, like,
Those are the two gods.
Let's
please.
go.
So
Rachel.
Shantia is the goddess of life, bounty, agriculture, things like that. The sun, nature, everything, Mother Earth kind of thing.
Gaia type.
Yeah. Helm
Okay.
is the god of. He's the vigilant one, the watcher. He's the god of guardians, protectors, things like that.
Those seem like good gods and goddesses in my mind. That's me. So, I mean, agriculture, has its like Demeter or whatever. She's got her bad side, but
Okay, I'm sorry. Shantea was a what?
Look, she's not a goddess of suffering or torture, so that's always That's always good,
Short version
Plus-
from Mother Nature, basically.
It's like
Shantia.
you walk in, like, I follow Kim.
Shantia,
And, like,
Shantia.
I know that god.
So I worshipped them both, and I spread the word of their divine essence on this island long ago. Until one day.
Is that
Yep.
why it's so flourishing? Is why the Florida is so flourish? The Florida is so flourishing. Yeah.
That we
Thank you,
we gave thanks to her because the island was so flourishing. Whether or not she did that or not, that was before my time.
Hmm.
From what I recall, it was always a well-flourished island. It sounds like it still is, and I'm grateful for that. But as I was saying, one day I was unfortunately captured by a bunch of cultists, beaten, tortured. They thought it'd be funny to try to turn me to the darker arts and end my prosperous and religious ways on the island teaching.
Bastards.
They put me through a series of rituals what they expected would kill me, but I had faith and it helped me persevere through it all. Until they put me
So
through the
strong.
ritual that no one had survived and worshipped me up as a human sacrifice to Alcatotes.
Oh shit! I'll be like that god, and I'm gonna I don't know. I'm gonna throw something on the ground in fury.
I'm just gonna update Ariel a little bit. And she seemed to have been tortured and captured by cultists worshipping Alcatotes.
Wait, you mean the Sphinx that brought us here?
Bad
no,
god.
the evil god guy that we've been trying to find.
Yeah, him. Yeah, are they the one that they refer to as the Shadow Man?
No, he was.
He worked under. He
for
served.
him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, Ariel,
interesting.
let's
This
just-
is coming together now.
Mental pat on the head.
So they offered me as a sacrifice after doing all these rituals, and to everyone's surprise, including my own, I did not completely die. I instead was given a boon by this god, as he thought it would be hilarious to corrupt something truly good
Okay.
and turn me into this. She shows
Hmm.
long white fangs.
Ooh, okay.
I'm gonna move close to her and I'm gonna be like, I too have suffered from Alcatotz's curse. You see,
We all have.
I was once a werebat, and I'm gonna use minor illusion and create a small little image of my werebat self. I don't know. Yeah.
I imagined you looked.
Yeah, exactly. Well, in my head, it makes more fruition. It probably actually looked like really skinny. But like, yeah.
Just think of Man Bat from Batman.
That's probably how Seph shows it.
Squishy.
I don't think it changed my strength, so it was still a 9. I'm gonna be like, but by the help of my comrades, I was able to luckily find a cure.
I was not as lucky.
I'm gonna, be like, this is a shame.
After many years, I did learn, however, to resist the hunger. It still always is gnawing, but I've learned to choose to do good with it, not to give in and murder anything and devour. She's licking her lips hungrily.
When
Oh.
she mentioned like giving into the hunger, I'm gonna have one of those like far away, like traumatized like style looks, being like, yeah. But I'm gonna. Oh no, she can continue. I have something of.
Yeah, let her finish her story.
I'll make it as brief as I can. I had literally pages of notes on there, but we're trying to be brief, so I'm gonna shorten it down.
I just haven't. I hadn't quite. Well, no, we're good. No, I wanna.
Seeing how I then made sure I took care of all the cultists there to try to stop him from doing his evil things. I did not want to hurt anyone else here on the island, so I made my way onto a boat and left. And found a distant island with a simple nobility and agriculture and things that I would be away.
Talking about where the mine is?
I've heard. No, I know about the
just an
place.
island.
I know about the place. I don't remember its name offhand in real life, but in character, I would know.
I eventually
to
decided to become. I couldn't resist my calling as a priestess anymore, and I began to preach again, to teach. And with the help of the clergy there, I found a way to do something good with the curse I had been given. We developed a
What was that?
ritual of sorts to make a lesser imparting of my curse that I hope would be a good thing to those in high parts of the church and a few parts of the nobility.
You turn people also into vampires, but with less of a desire and thirst for blood?
They had many limitations. They were not nearly as powerful or as hungry as I.
More human.
They were more human.
I'm gonna kind of.
Thank you.
Yeah.
They had the hunger, but we made sure to put both. We made a code of ethics that they all had to follow, and we imparted on them that it was part of the ritual that they had to follow this code. I don't know if they all believed it or not, but as far as I know, at least no one went against it. They could only take the blood of the guilty, the criminals, villains, never anyone good.
Those who operate. And I'm going to take out my knife.
No. 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 Please.
You after your years long slumber, and I'm more than willing to offer it.
Would you? Hey, let the lady keep her fasting.
Look, but if she's not, but fasting due to hibernation isn't the same thing as If it's due to a code, if I'm willing to offer it, I don't know what her code is.
You're not evil.
I'm not evil. But I didn't know it was that big of a deal. I didn't know it was like I thought it was more like she only drinks blood and bad people. But like she just said, but I'm offering it. So
No,
it's
no, no,
not.
no.
It's
No,
it's
Please,
not
plead
exactly.
guilty.
Don't
What?
tempt me. Don't tempt me, please. Oh, he left.
No,
It
I'm
can only be
getting
from
no.
an evil source.
Yeah, mom, you can let him in here. Just hold on a
So
second.
did you? So is this the Legion of Dusk? And is that
Yes.
the cult?
That was the group that I created. They were to do good
Still
things.
around.
Oh, good. Are they still doing the good work?
Kinda. Some of the priests, most of the priests follow it, but some lesser people don't. Not everyone does.
Well, it should only be a handful of vampires.
There's more than a handful.
It's full of these cities.
I see. Things have definitely changed then.
Yeah, it's been like 1,000 in some years.
Okay then, that's quite a long time. On that note, I should
That's what.
oof.
That's why we awoke you.
What is she gonna do?
I have a suggestion, or I have a. I don't know what she's still waiting for,
Offer.
but there's something. There's a lot of magic and powers at work here, and a lot of enemies of Alcatots. Surely, if we combine the magical resources here, we might be able to save the city. We have. I'm not
My
sure.
presence will only strengthen him. I am forcibly made his champion. I have a good chunk of his power within me to be his champion. That's why I turned into this.
And that's perfect because we know that his power is one of the few things that can keep this city going. So if we
Why are we trying
augment
to keep
you,
the city going, Seph? I thought we were letting it go.
no, we never said let's destroy the city. We purposely said we are willing to kill the Shadow Man. But if we're able to keep the city going afterwards by virtue of finding a replacement to the Shadow Man, let's do it. She gave us the option. She's it. We use her. We get the biomancy. We get the merfolk. We root around in the forge. See if we can get some kind of construct thing together and see if we can save the city.
I'm gonna ask the DM if is that true?
It can
Is that
happen.
true?
Rituals are.
From the description you guys got was that the city draws power from Alcatotes himself. That the Shadow Man is going around performing dark rituals to give power back to Alcatotes. And that's
So-
the balancing act. He gave him enough power that the island's not going to die.
But, like, she's not gonna perform the rituals.
Do you want her to go around murdering people and sacrificing them?
No. I mean, that's the old ritual. But if we use her as the base, because we know that you need Alcazar's power, and then we combine it with our magical man, we know there's a merfolk walking around. There's a huge mechanized thing. If we can find some kind of Rip Goldberg style machine to put them all together, we might be able to just get ourselves a magic ritual that can keep this city up and running. And that is something that could be worth looking into.
You're gonna have to convince Hanz.
If you say that in character, I'll be like, as we're arguing, I'll be like, well, leave that to me.
The
Oh, I
first
gotta
thing
go.
I should do is I have to free you all. And she walks over to her guards who all line up at attention.
Meaningless. Cheers.
Hey, what is
I gotta go get a new drink. I gotta go get a new drink.
Oh, is that what it is?
We'll wait.
Go for it.
Well, what's
Sorry,
going on
sorry.
outside? While we're having this deep conversation.
Yeah, how's it going? What are you doing?
I'm just gonna
Oh,
kind of
there's
keep
a
an
lot of
eye out
people now.
for.
Oh.
I'm just gonna kind of keep an eye out for any robots. Warforged, I should say.
Make a perception check.
That's a lot
Let's
more
get them.
enemies.
Them dirty ribbits.
I had a good line before that was like, we're going to use the power of Alcazal's against him.
Alka-Seltzer?
Yes. Alka.
Yes,
That's-
Noodler says in chat.
Oh, I'm not even
Alka-Seltzer
watching.
power.
You probably do hear them in the distance, but nothing super close at the moment.
Um,
You guys are being very quiet, and so far I've not made much noise.
Do I see all of these?
You see all the guards lining up in front of her.
I know Lazura.
They don't look like that. They look like guards.
I'm still
I was
gonna
waiting
be
till-
concerned.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Well,
It's a good thing I have telepathic powers.
Sounds like it's smiting time.
Telepathic powers.
Hey, I'm coming around the bend. I'm coming around the bend.
She'll be coming around.
Okay, but can I have to just say, this is a beer I got in Seattle that I brought back. I literally flew back with it.
Definitely
and
sounds
it's
like
called-
smiting
and
time.
I think it's appropriate. It's called Moonlight Shadows.
ooh. Ooh.
Amanda, I feel like your
Very
goal
fitting.
for each stream is a themed beer.
So far, so good with that.
Yes,
Correct.
You have themed
I-
beers.
It wasn't on purpose this time.
Uh-huh.
One time it was
Raven's
for
tears.
the Raven's Cry. Yes,
Cry.
the Raven's Cry was on purpose.
Are we all ready?
All right. Well, Lazura, you
Cheers.
see. Oh, I missed that. Sorry.
What do I see?
You and Seph see all the
Oh,
guards
this
line up
shit's
in front.
good.
All the
Okay.
guards line up in front of her, and all of a sudden, all at once, all their appearances shift as the illusion hiding their forms disappear, and they all appear as very vividly clear undead, empty socketed eyes, hollowed skin falling off off the bone.
Oh.
Some of them holding staffs, some holding books.
I would like to.
So they're like
speak-
zombies?
I'd like to speak
Actually?
to Lazura.
Before?
Okay. Yeah, because you're seeing this.
Yeah. Do I need to come in?
Not yet. Not yet.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, why not?
I don't. No, not yet. We might
not
need
there.
the element of surprise. No,
Just-
Zeph, you don't know what's going on.
Wait. What's the safe word? Or what's the? I don't know. Pumpernickel.
Pumpernickel.
Is it? Pumpernickel. Okay.
That is the safe word. If I say it, you'll come in. So
Okay. I just I didn't know if you saw these guys. You seemed kind of spacey there for a moment.
they're right in front of me. They just turned into undead. They're not even vampires. I think we can handle. I don't know. She seems pretty legit. She seems like she don't want to hurt nobody.
Okay.
She does seem like she wants to hurt people, but not the same people we want to hurt.
Wants to hurt bad people. I'm for that.
Yeah, no, that's what we call allies.
Maybe she can help us with this Warforged. You know, they're
we
bad.
we gotta go raid there for for the portal part.
I
Mhm.
want to thank you all for your years of service and sacrifice. You gave up everything to ensure the safety of this prophecy, to make sure it would all come to pass. And I allow you to go to rest now, please.
Shit.
Shit.
She leads them
Nice
one by
try.
one to different tombs and things around the place where they can lay down to rest.
I'm gonna give a
Wow.
little salute there. Ooh, shit! Though we will be good.
Question: When
I
my
mean,
when my spidey
we
senses
look-
went off, did I see her light up as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
Hey, we avoided like a big fight. That's all I have to say so far. Unless like Hanz comes in here like Leroy Jenkins, but
Still a decent chance, because he has no idea what's going on.
I do want to smite some shit.
Is Hanz
Good.
still patiently waiting outside with no contact with anyone at this point?
Yeah.
I know
He's-
he
yeah,
doesn't
pretty
keep
much.
walking. He just kept walking.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'm kind of outside, getting more and more nervous, as well as just kind of planning.
Can I am I around?
I've
Can
expected
I
them to just
peer
walk
out
off.
from the window or no?
Or you can look around outside.
Okay, I'm just gonna look.
You looking for
around.
Hanz?
Yeah. Or any.
Hanz, are you
of
hiding?
My party member. I'm looking for any party member.
Man, it's
You see
gorgeous. What a
us.
gorgeous fucking map.
I tried to find one that was fitting to the Tomb
Yeah,
of the Dust
it's
No,
beautiful.
I like it. I like it.
Zoomed out all the way from the first. I've been pretty zoomed in, but I zoomed out all the way. And I
No,
was like, wow.
it is really nice. It's very
Yeah,
nice.
it's
It's like
gorgeous
it looks
in
like
here.
a ship almost. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gorgeous in this tomb church thing.
Once was a church that they allowed me to convert to a place of worship, that I
Yeah.
could rest here.
Nice. I
So,
wonder.
okay.
So what are
Yeah.
you all doing here?
You were saying.
Came here by kind of came here by accident.
No,
It was
That's
by
true.
accident.
but we
it was.
We were looking people here.
We knew about the City of Gold, and we found out that that's what this was. And we've also been trying to kind of find what's up with this damn island because it's a bit weird. And discovered about the Shadow Man and things, and we went to Sphinx, and
He had been haunting
we're
us
trying to end the evil. Trying to end the evil. I mean, that's essentially it, right?
But
Okay.
it goes beyond that. Once we found out that the city itself was going to be destroyed.
You're throwing a lot at me right now, and I'm not sure I'm following any of it.
Let me tell you, we weren't expecting to run into any old ladies quite of your nature. Not one is beautiful at any rate. I'm gonna kind of wink.
Either which way, the city's about to go under because the Fink's going to destroy it so that they can destroy the Shadow Man in order to basically free the water plane.
In truth, before we found you, we were solely hoping to salvage and bring as many people out as we could. Only,
There aren't very many people left.
but
Speaking of, do we
with,
still have
with
the
your-
scientist? No, the scientist left. That's right. Sorry.
You sent him over to Hector.
but with your
sent him.
information, I do believe we can do more.
I don't know how much I can do. I have limited holy powers now, and I
I'm
dare
not-
not tap into my darker nature.
Could
was
you
like-
help us defeat the Warforge in order to figure out what made them crazy and to kill all the civilians?
We need to get into that building anyway.
What?
No-
The Warforged went crazy and killed people?
Oh, it's look.
At least that's our assumption.
Yes,
That's our
it-
assumption.
the corruption at the heart of the city goes deep, and that's why we're hoping to potentially save it with a new heart. With
Very
that.
confused.
Look.
It sounds like you want to do good, but I'm not quite sure what. It also sounds like you're saying my people need guidance and correction as the Dusk Grows are not being as good or following the codes that I left them.
That is correct.
But
But the best way to show that is to save this ancient city, a place where all races were welcome, and reestablish it as a beacon for this island. In
I'm
order
not
to
gonna argue.
peace in our wake for the
I'm not arguing. Good, keep going.
how about you all explain further as we walk and do whatever? Because you said there was limited time.
Yes, we'll tell you
Yeah.
the plan about raiding the fort on the go. We
Okay.
need to go meet up with the rest of our comrades. Warning. one of
By the
them
way,
shot
what
the
happened
The other one.
to the
I'm
guards
gonna let Ariel
outside?
know that we're walking out and she can come
They
out.
came inside as well. They all lined up in front of her, and she put them all to rest.
I was
Ariel,
curious
we're
if I
coming
saw
out. You
that.
can come say hi.
Are we
So,
sure?
by the way, you saw her put on her equipment. She's wearing a beautiful armor and a rapier at her side with a golden inlay on it. Jewelry on her hands.
She looked Victorian and pretty as fuck.
Victorian and pretty as fuck. And her armor is gleaming. Shining despite the age. Yeah, but she will follow you. I want further explanation, but for now I will travel with you where you need to go. It sounds like it is urgent. I have limited capabilities.
That's fine. We're
I have
going.
not-
We've got a
I-
vampire queen with us.
I am extremely exhausted and hungry.
We'll find some bad guys.
That doesn't sound good, but I'm not there.
All right, so
Told you to come
she
here.
will come with you for now.
Yes, I will pop out of my window with Air and Zuko and meet you guys at
Okay.
the front. So,
Yeah, should we go back to the main map?
who's this?
Wait here for now. It's up to you.
That's fine. This is that lady I was telling you about who like started the
I walk up as
Desperados
well.
cult.
I walk up as well
Where are
with my
you then?
shield. I walk up as well with my shield at full display. And what is who is she and where are her friends?
Her
I'm
friends,
eyeing her.
she put her friends to rest. She's actually good. She only would allow the vampires to kill those who are guilty or who are deemed evil. And she is fasted and is not fed.
Okay, how do
And
we
is
know
willing
she
to help
doesn't
us.
deem us evil right now?
Because she didn't kill Sephira, and Seph can kind of be annoying.
Can I roll an insight check on if I buy that part of her story?
Sure.
I'm not lying, but yeah.
I'm not saying on you.
Hanz,
I mean,
Oh, but you didn't hear her story though.
because hearing
I'm
it from
kind of,
Lazura, Lazura believes it. So
but well, I'm kind of like eyeing her while Lazura is telling her story
she
and
doesn't seem
seeing
to be
if there's.
responding in a negative way. She seems definitely thin and gaunt and very hungry, slightly shaking a little.
I'm gonna get closer to her and kind of just eyeball her. So they say you're good.
I am letting my holy symbol be on full display.
As you get close, you could see the insignias of roses etched into her armor, a large black one.
What does her armor
attached.
look like? Like, what's it made of?
It looks chromatic is the best way to put it. It's very shiny and beautiful.
I'm gonna tap her armor as I like kind of like back up and walk away. I like this.
Why, Ariel?
Thank you.
Yes. So what's happening now?
I am so confused. They woke me up. They told me the city's going to be destroyed. They said I needed to come with them. And they said that they could save the city, destroy the city. I just said I would come with them for now and explain more. Because I'm lost.
We're gonna go fight some Warforged.
Comment. And like
Look at Seph.
Speak to Lazura. What does she mean, save the city?
Seph thinks he can use her in replace of the Shadow Man to keep the city going.
Here's my cracking theory.
Kraken theory. I like
Yeah.
it. It's a bunch of crack.
So,
It's on multiple levels. It's the perfect theory. So we know that the city is currently being powered by the Shadow Man and by extension Alcatot's magic. Before this, it was all a smash and recovery style thing. But now, if we could channel her powers, augmented by the others that we have encountered, and achieve the magic in the forge that causes the enhancement to life, I'm sure we can join a ritual to keep the city like afloat afterwards. It's a long shot, but I
so
think
you want to restore the city, Seph?
I think
You want to?
I think that it represents a peaceful place.
I think that it has been corrupted, and instead, it symbolizes the evil of Alcatuts. I think that it deserves to be destroyed, and that the natural order of life and death be returned.
And
What
I
happens
am
if we clear
still
this all?
eyeing her.
and so when corruption happens, you turn to the extreme method versus trying an alternative.
What if
When
we got rid of all the corruption, like the Warforged?
We can cleanse this place. If we can do
But
this, then its heart will no longer be evil.
as long as Alcatuts has followers and has power, then his corruption will spread.
I'm just gonna shake my head in agreement.
But he would no longer. If it works, he would no longer be the source.
Is it something we can do in less than 30 hours? I'm assuming we have less than 30 hours.
We need to
Well,
move.
I think we were at 32, so I'd assume maybe
The
now
ritual
we're
would take at least an hour, but if we can get everything assembled before then, we just might have a shot.
Well, I'm gonna ask her. So, do you think that his crazy crackpot idea can work?
Don't know why you are destroying the city in the first place. I'm a bit confused. But it sounds like you need Alcatos's influence, which I am always trying to suppress and get rid of.
I
I'm not
want
one to try to
nothing.
spread it.
I want nothing of Alcatos's presence.
It's
I
Is
want
it?
to smite.
it's perfect for you.
I want to smite his corruption from this plane and from all planes.
I think
So
you're
that
on the
is
same
why
page
I
as
was.
her.
That is why I came here to sleep. By putting me into a deep sleep, I am embodiment of his power, his essence. I was one of the keys to putting him satiated and asleep, if that makes sense.
And now that you are awake, I'm gonna kind of tighten my grip on my mace.
He is more aware and things.
Exactly.
Hans, how about this? And I know Seph's gonna at least want to agree with this. Can we at least try to make the most of her presence in trying to gather more materials and things from this place before it's gone? At the very least.
I would very much like to return to my peoples and teach them the error of their ways. It sounds as they have gotten lost.
Oh, I agree. They have gotten lost.
She's
There are many
referring to
errors of their
leaving
ways.
here, right? And going back.
Going home,
Hanz
yes.
with
Going.
us.
Almost pretty good how last time we were in the vampire village.
Um,
Yes, I did not act this way. There was multiple of them then. I only see one now.
are we sure this is a good
Yeah,
idea?
I like her. I like
Of
her.
course
Let's
you
just.
Now, yeah, I'm gonna tighten. My eyes tighten when you say that. I'm just looking at you. Doing like, well, no need to stop.
Okay, we should also, by the way, we're still walking and talking, right?
Yeah.
Tell me.
Let's get outside of
I
this
would like to
temple.
be walking
Yeah,
and
no,
talking
I was
towards
outside of this temple wanting to not let my eyes off of her and getting her exact, like, keeping her in my eye and seeing how she is reacting. How is she reacting, by the way, to all the things that I'm saying?
She's mostly in agreement. Based on your 20 insight.
And what would you do? And how would you react if I were to smite you here and end your unnatural undeath?
Defends
You're ready to
myself
kill.
as I must still do good things with what I have left.
What you're suggesting is a waste, Sans.
There's no good that undead do.
And yet we've been helped
Oh,
along our
no.
way by undead. The two back in the tomb who decided not
Yeah,
to
don't you
attack us
remember
and
Cheech
instead
and
let us
Chong?
on.
Yeah.
The
Poor
zombies
Cheech
that
and
work
Chong.
inside. Fuck. The druid whose name I'm forgetting in this moment. Like we've consistently encountered undead on both sides of the spectrum, Hans. Times that you would respect that.
Hardy. His name was Harvey.
Hardy, there you go.
Hardy.
Yeah.
She walks in front of me. I do not leave an eye on her. I do not let my gaze go off of her. And the moment that I feel that she slips up, she's dead.
Okay. Seph and Lazura,
And I
you.
turn.
Oh.
I kind of like back up rather, keep my eye on her still.
Okay, so Hans is taking the rear as you
Okay.
guys start walking.
God, I'm drunk.
Yeah.
Seph and Lazura, you guys were inside. You got a very close look at these guards once their illusion faded, unlike everyone else. They looked remarkably similar to Cheech and Chong.
What?
No.
Oh,
No.
Cheech and Chong was a part of her group.
Makes sense. It
We
was
did
in the
like
temple.
Cheech and Chong.
I liked them. They were good.
Yeah,
I
they
did
gave
not.
me
Okay, well,
this-
makes me
this
like her
here.
more.
I'm pointing to my amulet.
I got my rust arrows. My rust arrows. Like, okay, cool. So Cheech and Chong were forever searching in that place to do something, and probably for her will. Can't remember what they were trying to do.
They were trying to find.
to be fair.
Is that they're looking for something in that tomb?
I think they were trying to find their way back here.
That makes sense.
They had an important purpose, and they did not remember what it was.
Yeah. Oh, could we ask?
Oh,
Since-
can we ask?
Wow.
It's like
I
if
don't
recognize
think they'll
her
know
as
Cheech and
or
Chong.
what.
I have never heard of anyone called Cheech and Chong.
Hey, no, we're just gonna say, hey, we met other people like your guards. Did you send any back into the real, like back to the island, the water plane, to on a specific mission?
If they were similar to those, that is a very unique ritual. They may have been the ones I left to keep people out of one of Alcatotz's places of worship.
What would happen if people came across this place of worship?
I asked them to keep everyone away, to keep it away from anyone who
Yeah,
might
yeah.
fall to worship.
Yeah. But what happens if someone actually was able to make it in and was there, like a group of people?
We destroyed everything inside.
There was a lot of his influence and evil there. There was it was a place where the cultists lived, and it had a direct no, I think they closed that. Well, there was a connection directly to this city, but one of the instructions was to seal that off, so I hope they would have done that.
Was that a crack, maybe?
A crack?
Like a crack in this reality.
No.
No.
We know where those two. We found two of those.
That one's different. I just didn't know if there was some weird connection to it all. Okay, yeah, so they're dead. The people connecting that were dead, not by us. And people know about this place now, and I've been there.
You guys didn't.
So
Cheech is still around.
We destroyed
Chong
the
died.
we destroyed the evil at the heart of that temple anyway.
I threatened him.
You threatened
fact,
Cheech, but he stayed there.
In fact, I
you
caught
kept
you
trying to
doing-
kill him.
No, I was trying to kill one of the other ones, but then I
I-
threatened him.
I
Kept missing.
That was a
I
different
was-
undead.
That was a different one.
Chi-Chi just left alone in the corner, scared.
I miss
We'll
those
reunite them.
guys. They were so sweet. They gave
They
us
were blazingly
gifts.
cool.
I have
Is
my
there-
amulet
was-
out. Does she not recognize my amulet by chance?
Are you? Which amulet are you wearing? The Dusk Roast one?
Yeah.
Oh no, you're wearing the teleporting one.
Yeah, the teleporting one. Is that not? I'm assuming she would recognize them since they were given to us.
Well,
by
she is quite old.
True.
She hasn't stepped on it. We need to get her revitalized. We need to go fight something that she's willing to eat.
Snails?
Yes, I recognize that. It was a item I presented to them as they were going alone to protect it. It sounds as though you did eat the two I left behind.
Protect what?
The site of worshippers of Akatots. I told them to guard it and make sure no one else came in.
That explains so many. There's more things,
It was a special item designed for undead for evil purposes, and I found a good use for it, giving it to them. I hope it serves you well.
It's haven't had the chance to use it too much yet. Yeah.
Oh.
Boss man.
Oh no.
She'll be coming.
Can an ancient nigh immortal vampire and a crack of
It's
love
a really- it's a
warlock
useful
find
item.
love,
It is
find
very-
love in
it's a
this
very
new
useful
century?
amulet.
We'll find out.
However, they were guarding the entrance, but they got trapped, so I don't know how well that worked out for them.
I hope they were able to find peace with the good work that they did.
They were amazing.
Possible.
Well, it sounds as though one of you really just not wants me around. I do not have to deal with you if you don't want me to.
I'd rather keep you in my sight.
Okay.
We need to get you something to eat.
Thank you.
Do not worry about me. I can go a long time. As long as I don't need to.
How could I not worry about such a wonderful lady like you?
Make a charisma roll.
Let's go. Should I roll? Nah, I'll roll it. Wee.
I agree. I would.
Charisma.
I was on a completely different screen on here.
I
you're on
would
the map.
much.
Yeah,
I would much
that
in the
too.
way of.
I was
and-
looking at the map.
I would much in the way of like to see her eat as well.
I'm just rolling for a management check. Let's go. Oop.
Oof, not your best, but not terrible.
No, if it's persuasion, I get an additional +3. But
Are you really trying to push it, or are you just trying to be a little flirty kind of thing?
Yeah, I'm just kind of being a little flirty. I don't know.
Assuming it was just a little charismatic, you know.
She's pretty good looking for a woman 1,000 years old.
I think he wants to crust.
1,500 years old. Who doesn't?
Are we?
Crust
Have
is
we
the
heard
worst
from
part of
Amanda?
the
Is
pizza.
she coming
Wait,
back?
no,
Or...
we did. She just joined back in.
I
Oh.
don't think my hotspot's gonna work anymore.
Oh no.
Okay. Will it work just for Discord?
I need to go grab more rum.
I'm using my phone for Discord now. It's
Gotcha.
so I don't even think I can watch Twitch. So you guys are just gonna have to do things for me.
Okay. Well, it looks like we're doing a lot of roleplay this session, so you should be okay just to walk us through what you want.
Cool. What did I miss?
Seph got a bit flirty with her.
Dick. Okay.
Hanz is being, what's the word? Extremely aggressive passively.
That makes sense.
I was gonna say passive aggressive, but it's definitely more on the aggressive side than the passive side.
Hostile.
Hostile aggressive, or hostile passive. I don't know.
All right.
Okay, well, it sounds like half of our people are gone now, but we can continue on.
Fine.
Sorry
You,
about that.
okay. I am happy to leave on my own, find my own way. If you want me to stick around with you for a little bit as we leave, I can do that as well. It sounds like you want to help the Warforged or kill the Warforged. They
Right.
seem like fine people. I don't know why you want to kill them.
We're trying to
They killed
fix
everything here.
them. We're trying to fix them and put them to work, and we can to help save the city. If we can get thousands upon thousands of metallic hands working for 24 hours, they can build anything we need.
That is actually very true.
Mm-hmm. Especially if we can get that Colossus under our control somehow. At least and by under control, I don't mean. I just mean it's crazy. Shit, we need Anna might be super useful for this, but we can always pop him back in here later.
I'm here.
Oh, look, I need to introduce you to my friend.
I just am very confused of what's going on, and I did not want to step on toes.
Look,
It looked like Hans was ready to.
Your capabilities are going to come in handy because I know that if anyone can design a perfect device for enhancing a magical ritual and latent powers, it's my guy. That's especially.
I can certainly try to do. I'm not sure what you're asking, but I can try to do it.
We can use you to read the fucking the console or whatever we're eventually gonna find because we can't read the language still.
Sure, I can help with that. Where are you guys walking to, by the way? Because you said you were walking and talking. I assume that's still happening.
Yes, we were walking, I
Are we
think,
going
to
to
the
the
main
forge?
forge, weren't we?
Yeah, I thought it was to the forge.
Yeah.
Are you doing it stealthily?
Yes.
I would
Yes.
hope
If
so.
you want to, if anyone wants to roll pass it, I'll put pass it out a trace on and roll for stealth.
Yeah, I can roll for you if you want.
That'd be great. I can't see it, so will you let me know what I get?
Yeah, you are getting
Got a
nope,
natural
you got
one.
A 3.
Shut the fuck up.
Nope, dead ass serious. You got a natural 3.
Because you're rolling for me.
It is.
That's the total of 11.
But then it's plus
That's,
1d10,
that's not
right?
right. That's not
But
right. I
that's
mean,
not-
Even if I rolled a 1, I should have like +6 or something. That's
You had a plus.
stupid.
You got it.
Yeah.
You
had
rolled a 3.
natural-
You got an 11.
Oh, plus the 10 for passed out of trace, it'd be
Yeah.
21.
Okay, so you are doing it. Okay.
Ooh.
Hell yeah, I am.
Okay. I got it.
I
That's
have
what it is.
higher stealth than Lazura.
Shh. This is rare. This is rare. This doesn't happen.
I got a 24.
Skills.
I got a
Where
15.
is
Damn
it?
it.
Well, 25.
Stealth.
Kelly, fuck you and your rolls.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you here.
Stealth.
When I roll it. I could
and
just roll my own die if I can find them. Oh, I know where they're at. I could roll my own
Stealth.
dice. What happens if I roll my own dice?
Nice.
You tell us the result.
She's heckin' stealthy, eh?
She's very
Yeah.
dexterous.
Very, 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 very,
All right.
very dexterous these days.
So 26, 23, 18, 24, 25, 25, and 21.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are pretty darn stealthy.
The group's like most heavily armored member
Doo doo.
got a higher stealth roll than
Mhm.
our ranger.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go find my dice and prove that my roll would have been superior.
We all know
I'm
your
gonna
roll
laugh
would've
when
been
you
better.
roll a natural 1. I'm gonna laugh so hard when you roll a natural 1.
Oh, don't.
It's
Yeah,
not
dude.
gonna
Wait,
be
I
hard
forgot.
to beat it.
Dado. Dado.
It's in this
Dado,
box.
Dado,
I
Dado,
know it's in
Dado.
this box.
Oh, no,
Oh
no.
God, there they are. Hang on.
So
Oh,
Olinda actually rolled a 30.
Oh wow.
shut up.
I forgot you had guidance.
Okay.
Oh,
I got
she
my
was
die.
on herself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die. Okay, I'm at a hard surface. Rainbow or purple and gray?
Rainbow.
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 What's up, dude? You want to go out?
Well, shit. Wasn't that much better. It was a 5.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So
So you guys are passing through the streets. As you get closer to the forge, a slightly purple mist begins to wave across the ground. And you hear more and more of those warforged.
Mist?
Shit.
That's perfect. Oh, boy.
Is it? Is it though?
Again?
You're hiding and you can hear them around at all different directions. It seems they're more and more common the closer you get to the forge.
Do we see the forge yet?
Hanz.
You're passing through the buildings near it, the houses and things, the residential.
You have the. If we do.
I don't like this, guys.
Yeah, what? But this is why we need to like fix what's happening,
I know, but
right?
like, there's lots of weird noises. Do we see any more warforged?
Make some perception checks.
Okay.
I'll be.
I'm
I'm keeping my eyes on her.
Okay.
okay. I'm gonna roll, but someone's gonna have to add up whatever like plus things I have. Cause
I can do that.
Okay.
Seth, go ahead and Hans, go and roll a stealth perception check for me.
Why am I?
You keeping an eye on her.
Okay.
Ooh,
Wow.
nice roll.
Roll.
Just a reminder that even with Lazura's own stealth roll by herself, I rolled higher.
Okay. All right.
Lazura, what'd you roll for perception?
12.
So a total of 17. And a 16 for Ariel. And Hans has got a 22 for his. You see she's definitely still... She's walking and going along with you guys, but she's not the steadiest. She's walking and she's definitely got a bit of a sway to her step. You know what? You go over 20. You can also tell that she's, despite the armor and the clothing, before it was more loose and across her, now it's more constricted and tight. She's got some curves to her.
Hmm.
Oh. Curvy girl.
The other two, Ariel, Lazura, you were looking around for Warforged, while Hanz is eyeing up the girl in the group. You definitely see a few of them around different buildings, looking inside windows, wandering around, looking. The sound of scraping metal on the ground. And you distinctly hear loud footsteps coming up from further ahead. Down the street you're on.
Like
Have you-
shaking ones?
It sounds like it's coming toward you guys from down the street. And it
Guys, hide!
not
And
quite shaking the ground, but it's very loud.
I'm gonna tell everybody to hide. Is there like a door nearby?
There's some residential houses you guys could try to hide in.
I'm gonna check the nearest door and see if it's unlocked.
How do we feel about doing rooftops?
They are all locked.
I'm gonna punch the lock on the door or whatever.
Wow. Monk it.
Okay. I'm sure you could break it, so make me a sleight of hand to see how quietly you do it.
That's an excellent point I didn't think about.
Punch.
Yeah, of course not. Your intelligence is what?
Oh, but I got a
Oh,
natural 19!
that was so close to a 1.
Oh, baby.
All right. You very stealthily do a quick jab, punch the doorknob, and catch it, and twist it to push it out of the way, barely making any noise at all.
Guys!
Yeah.
Come
What's
in
up?
here. There's a thing coming.
What do you mean by thing?
The Warforged things. Didn't you hear it?
Okay.
Up to you, my lady.
Yes, I did.
No.
Okay.
No.
Sure.
I will. Let's duck into the building.
All right, you guys all duck in.
Do they have a second floor or something, or is it multi-floor?
This house, yeah, I'll say it has a second floor.
Let's go upstairs.
Okay.
Are you going upstairs or are you going to the roof?
I'm barricading this door after everybody gets in, though.
That's a good idea. Is there a way on the roof from upstairs outside
There
of?
There's a hatch. There's a hatch up to the roof.
All right, let us. Ariel, can you work your magic on that latch?
I can certainly.
Is it locked? Can you check it first? Check it first. Just make sure it's not.
She can check it first.
I'm gonna check the door first.
The lock's on the inside because it keeps you from coming inside the house.
Oh,
So you guys are
So
inside.
you can
already.
unlock
I'm
it.
gonna unlock
My
it.
God.
Can I try to mimic a punch just to unlock it, or maybe do a
Be like, oh my
epic
god,
flick?
she did it.
Sure.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
She did it.
Make you not look like a fool.
You can make a half punch and pull the lock off. All right, so are you guys gonna go up to the roof, or are you gonna stay on the second floor?
No, let's
I'm
go up to the.
barricading the door that I broke.
No, we need to go up. Like we can be sneaky on the roof. Let's hop from rooftop to rooftop.
I mean, we should go to the rooftop, but
Yeah, but
there's
we should
nothing
still
wrong with barricading the
barricade the
door
door.
behind us.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's true, but I'm gonna tell you the time spent on the barricade. I mean, how long do you think it would take them to punch their way through that barricade?
Well, I don't know, but longer than if we didn't barricade.
That's true. And I'll be waiting out there to go onto the rooftop till you're done barricading.
As you guys are barricading the door and going up to the roof, it slowly starts to come into view. You see several Warforged walking on the ground, and with them, a large,
Happy
huge
to have you.
Warforged. Unlike the other ones, it has metal plating going up over its face, almost like a hood. Deep red eyes. For arms instead of hands, it has a giant hammer and some kind of an axe, a guillotine. It stands 26 feet tall.
Well,
It's
I
pretty
don't
damn
think that's
tall.
something we want to fight.
The building you are currently on top of is only 23 feet tall.
Aren't
Does
you
it have-
guys glad I come in here?
Yes.
It is taller than the building you are on.
Does it have platforms or anything of the nature for a humanoid person to stand on?
It does. There are currently 2 Warforged, armed with crossbows, sitting on it.
I want to shoot it.
I think we have to move on. Let's take out those word forms and see if we can seize control of the golem.
I think that
I'm
is a
gonna
bad
turn
idea.
to Air. Air,
Let's
what
go.
is this thing?
Oh, that would be a war machine. It's not the biggest one. That would be a Titan class.
Oh,
It's very strong,
Oh shit.
very dangerous, but there are bigger ones. The Colossus is much worse.
God, we've seen those
Can we
ones.
control it from the inside?
It has difficult. This has a spark of life, like all of us, but it has less intelligence, so it has people to help guide and
Then let me-
control it.
Then I'm gonna get
It
real
is
close.
more beast-like than
I'm
anything.
gonna get real
So-
close and I'll be like, let me. Oh no, you're gonna go.
If we take out the people inside, we stop the thing.
No, we
I
can
don't
do.
think
just-
that that's what they
then-
would do.
Well, we can.
It might
yeah,
stop.
yeah.
It might go on a rampage. I don't know.
Can you control it if we put you
Yeah, can you link
that
to it?
platform?
I could try. No guarantee.
That works for me. I'm in. I'm gonna look around. We need to move. What do you think?
Oh, I'm down. I'll shoot those fuckers out of the sky.
We need to move.
I don't think that this is a good idea.
Yeah,
I think
I'm
we
pretty
should board
sure.
and then attack.
I really do not think that this is a good
Do
idea.
we want to risk running into it willy nilly, or do we want to seize control of it? And by extension, if we can sneak on board, take out the two guys on it, and take control of it, that's stealthy in and of itself. No one's gonna think if we hide somewhere inside. I don't know how big this thing actually is.
I really do not think that this is a good idea.
What's up?
Okay, well, do
Okay.
you have a better idea of how to take the forge over, if not with a Colossus one?
We do it another way.
Can you give me a plan?
It would not involve attacking that thing out there.
I don't think
Okay.
we should. What's this purple smoke?
Purple mist that's just floating around all of you as you get closer to the forge.
Is it
Don't you
toxic?
think-
Is it making me gag? Like,
Nothing so far.
so
Maybe being inside of the giant one though would protect us from whatever the smoke is.
And what's to say is that trying to get inside of it won't kill you.
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm just asking if you can come up with a better plan.
Let this pass and then find another way when we see how many Warforged are at the forge.
And just to be clear, they're not inside of it. They're on two platforms attached to the giant warforged.
But there's a way inside of the Warforge, right?
Not that you know of.
Oh.
I don't think we
Okay, well
control
then.
it from the inside. I think those thingies there help guide it. They're the eyes.
Well, then I'm okay with, I guess, deferring. Like, if we can't get inside and control it, I don't see how that's protecting ourselves.
As I was saying.
I don't want to.
I thought we could be inside.
You guys gotta tell me what you want.
I'm gonna head towards the door to get back into the home.
Okay.
I'm gonna let it pass. I'm gonna join the other since I've realized that I can't get inside the damn thing.
Okay.
I'm going back into the house.
If you want to go inside one, the larger one, the Colossus, that one you can go inside of. You can fit a whole infantry of people.
Oh, well,
Where do
that's
we
good
find
to
this
know.
Colossus? Where
That
do
would
we
be
find
the
the
giant
Colossus?
one that was about 40 feet tall.
Oh, you mean the one that was in the across the river?
Yes.
Why are we here?
Let's go get it. Let's go get the
Why are we
Colossus.
here?
I would highly recommend against it. I think it could step on us and kill us.
I do
But
not
if it
think that
doesn't
you are
see us-
using. I do not think that you are using your head correctly. I really do not think
Well,
that there is
okay.
a way for us to approach that thing and be alive at the end of it.
Okay, well, so you're risking the purple. No.
Sneakily Jack the gigantic huge robot who's not on board still.
I am not on board with that one.
Is it only Hans? Ariel, you're in?
I am already
No.
heading towards the door that leads
To
me
jump?
back into
I gotta stick with. I gotta stick with the party on this. I don't think if I can't get into this one and we're not gonna go after the other one, then they. All I have to say.
Let's go. Guys, giant robot infiltration. What more do I need to say? That's out of character. In character, I'm like, guys, this is our best opportunity to infiltrate. Let's seize it before we lose it.
But we
Well, this
can't
one.
get
It's not this
inside.
one though. It has to be the Colossus
Inside.
one. It's
That's why you
But
can't
it's
go
not
inside of
this
it. It's
one.
2 platforms.
it's not this one. It's a different one.
We take 2 of them out. We have 1 more forge. They won't see the difference, and then we're stealthy, so we'll all like lay down. And we're on top of a huge Colossus Titan, so things from the ground can't see us anyway. We don't have to worry about a different huge Colossus Titan, but hopefully, you know, at least that way we're only fighting 1 instead of 2.
I don't.
I think that you might be a little bit mistaken. This one is not the Colossus.
Correct, but
Yeah.
would you rather fight a Colossus and this, or fight this now and then have it to fight a Colossus?
Well, there seems to be no way of us being able to control this thing, and the Colossus is across the river and not in our problem.
Eric says he can control it, and I have faith in him.
I did not say no. What?
I do not think that.
Also, if we can't control it, no, you can go. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're fine.
Me? You? You want to go?
You go it.
Okay, I'll be like, all right. The other thing is that let's say we can't control it and it goes on an unstoppable rampage. That still helps our goal in that it creates a distraction and we just leave it and let it go on its own rampage. And then there'll probably be less guards because they go on the rampage. It's still an opportunity to see.
Or it just attacks us and realizes that the others are its brethren. Look at it right now. It is surrounded by its own type, and they are not
Aaron
attacking.
told us that it needs to have handlers. If we take out the handlers, then it is at the very least a wild robot. You have to use that. We have all the information. We need to know. It's a good time to go.
I really do not think that this is a good time to go.
I don't think this is. I mean, I'm not there anymore. I'm probably inside the house by now.
Oh, I was following. I think we're walking in as this was happening. I don't know.
Well, I mean,
Can
well,
I,
I mean,
see what's
we
inside
came
the
up on
house while they're doing
this conversation, so we were all on the. At least some of us were on the roof.
You guys all went to the
Yeah.
roof. You saw this thing approaching. Ariel, Lazura both said they went back inside, and Aaron also does because he's terrified of that thing.
When I realized that we couldn't like control it from the inside as like protection, I was like, well, damn.
Can protect it. Erica, we have to have faith in Eric. Like, why wouldn't he be able to?
He didn't have
protect
faith in himself.
Yeah, but you have to have faith in your friends.
I do, but like, I feel like we can.
I think
destroy
that
this
this is the
party
last
without it.
pause, and I'm going to go back inside.
Okay. Is anyone staying on the roof as this thing approaches? It is definitely taller than the house.
Do I see the what's her name? The chick?
She has been waiting inside, sitting at a table.
Is at least Lazura and Eric we can do this.
No, I don't think we can.
We
I think-
100% can.
Well, I mean, okay, Seth, just think about it. We don't have much time. This battling this thing and even
Correct.
trying to take it over is gonna take a lot of time.
It will take as much time as a battle takes, but to leave it walking free and then to sneak our way in.
But if we can figure out how to,
Realistically, you guys would take longer investigating the house than we would to do a sneak drop mission on 2 Warforged.
no, I'm not wanting to investigate the house. That's
I'm stating an out of character thing. In character, we don't have that kind of option. I'm just saying.
No, I'm saying that, like-
if it takes longer than dropping 2 Warforged, if we could do it in 1 turn, we kind of do like a James Bond style thing. But they don't see us. We're literally invisible to them. We have like 25 stealth. We all get like a surprise round. We can definitely do it.
I just feel like we could also, like, if we can shut down the forge and take care of the purple thing, then we don't need to worry about the other one.
What purple thing?
The purple mist.
Okay.
I don't think that the purple mist is of anything of
Oggy.
importance.
You
Do I
see
have any
it's
idea what
here.
that might be?
Make a nature check.
I believe in the entire party. We can do it, guys. It's right here. We're guys. Come on. We just leveled. Let's go.
I don't know if we can do it. This is a giant warforge.
We're fighting the thing. If we really take it out on top of its back, we got it under control. We have a warforged. We got. We have the capacity. We have the know-how. We just need the gumption to do it.
The nature check. The mist is. It looks like normal mist except for it's purple in nature. You're not confident like that, but it definitely is something you don't recognize. It doesn't
Okay.
seem magical in nature, though, as far as you can tell.
Okay. I will be right back. My vote is we do not attack that thing, and if someone does decide to attack it, I'm not going to be a part of that.
No, I think I'm just gonna say that we need to sneak.
I will be right back, though.
I'm in the house.
I
Sneak to
will
the
not have
fort.
my headphones with me.
As far as a quick look around, this looks like it was once someone's home. They left in a hurry. They took most of their big belongings behind. There is still a bed with some sheets on it, but most things have been taken.
Alright, I'm just gonna plop
You know,
down
doing a
in
super
bed.
thorough look.
No. Just wanna see what this place is. I'm gonna plop down in bed while I wait for the others.
Okay.
No,
takes a
we're
few minutes.
going.
It takes
We
a
have
minute
to
or so
wait
for this
the
thing to pass. It
Oh,
only takes a
yeah.
minute or two, but you can sit down and rest for a second, and then you guys can continue on your way.
Guys, really? No.
I don't think
Yeah,
we
I
can
mean,
win.
like, it's not what I thought it was.
What do you mean it's not what you thought it was?
It's not the actual
But this is the second largest thing they have. Why would we not commandeer it and then walk right into the forge with it? If we pull it off, they will literally not suspect. This way, we're literally going in with possibly every gun blazing, versus carrying like either a rogue. Either we're in control of it, in which case we walk it in, or it goes rogue and they send forces to go. It's a super win. You always decapitate capital forces if you can. Anyway.
How are we controlling the thing? Like, we're on the outside of it. It's not like we're inside.
A very skilled warforged whose specialty is in robotics. I confidently think that he could maybe pull it off.
My specialty is in chemicals, Seph.
You have knowledge of robotics greater than any of us, and if anyone's going to pull it off, it's going to be you. I believe in you. Anyway.
I'm just going with the group.
So everybody's inside except for me, essentially, at this point?
You're up on the roof.
You've been by yourself.
Are you gonna stay on the roof?
The air, man.
Part of me wants to... You know what? I mean, you know what? I could do it. I could possibly do it on my own.
It's taller than the building, so it's a good chance it would see you. If you don't go inside.
I mean, well, it depends how good is it at spotting me. Well, I'm pretty stealthed up right now. There's barrels here I could technically be hiding behind.
Are you hiding up there?
I mean, I'm stealth just naturally at 25, so it has to beat me on that to see me if I'm hiding here in the mist, no?
Yeah.
I mean, we could just teleport on board the weapons platform and go, but I need someone to come with me to do that.
There's not an empty spot on the weapons platform. They both have a warforged on them.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the weapons platform is up near its shoulder, so it's about 24 feet in the air.
Now he's thinking about it. Now it's coming together.
I don't know what I'm thinking about right now. In which case, you know, I could attack this thing and then teleport to a different rooftop and just watch what happens. That would be the chaotic thing to do.
We are the chaotic ones.
Yeah, and what,
Yeah,
what?
I mean, like, if you want to like make it go on a stupid rampage, by all means.
I mean, we can make it go on a controlled rampage, but y'all don't want to do it.
I mean, I have no choice if this thing attacks us but to attack back.
That's very true.
Tell him that.
I mean, in character, I probably wouldn't go underneath unless someone purposely told me to. And you guys are all underneath, so I'm probably up here just hiding and weighing on my options here if I'm going to do it by myself. Realistically. So it's up to you to do what you're going to do. I'm only doing it in real life, so it's what Seph's doing.
I'm
that's
just
how I'm
keeping an eye on the vampire.
Is she not up here with me? She went back down
No.
there with them?
She never went up to the roof. She just sat down at a table when you guys went
Oh.
inside.
Can I ask her to come out with me? Can I ask her to come out with me? Get in here, dog.
Do you want to go back in and talk to her?
I mean, I don't know. I think everyone came out with me to begin with, but if she went to leave, I would have asked her to stay.
She never went up. She just sat down at a table. She didn't really have an interest in seeing what was coming.
I have
She just
asked her
wanted
to
to-
come then. I made the assumption.
Sure. Make a persuasion roll.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm curious.
I like persuasion rolls. I'm good at those. Hey, let's go
Nice,
hang out.
Natural 18 too.
Yeah. She would come up there with you.
Alright, what do you think? You think we could take 2 Warforged in a quick battle if I teleport us on there invisible?
I have no idea how strong these things are. And how would you teleport us up there? There doesn't seem to be space.
Well, I would
Fair
probably
point.
I would probably use water control and condense the mist and use it as a force whip and try to knock them off, and hope that that works, and then teleport us on if it's just the 2 of us.
Something you can do with control water?
Yeah, you can control water, and water knocks it back, and it's mist. Mist is water.
And it says you can turn mist into water and then control it and do stuff.
I mean, control. We
You
know
could use it,
how
could you use
vague
it
we
as
want
like
to
a
control
water whip?
That's a lot of loose
That's-
interpretation to do stuff.
I mean, it's a bunch of mist. It's like mist everywhere, so there's a ton of it. And control water controls 100-foot either diameter or radius, so it's a ton.
It
So
controls a
that's-
body of water. It doesn't give
Yeah.
you control over all shapes and forms of water.
Yeah, so it's really up to you to decide. I'm just postulating ideas
You
here.
can't walk up to mist or an ice sculpture and be like, I control you.
Oh,
No.
I mean,
sad.
Sorry.
if you can use water control on a cloud, you can theoretically do it on a mist.
You can't control a cloud with it.
Yeah, you can.
There's cloud controlling spells that are separate. Yes, you can do it with those. Control water is separate.
Yeah, but we all know clouds are water, so like,
But
yeah.
control water is specifically states a body of water
Okay,
this
that was,
size.
that was just idea 1. Idea 2 is we just instantly kill one Warforged because, you know, we had a ton of ranged people here who could probably do it, and we teleport 2 of us onto the weapons platform, and with specifically probably our melee character and have her kill the other one. You know,
I mean,
that was the original guys. Yeah, I'm surprised we can literally stagger it so it works. Oh man. Well, if she's not in for it and everybody else left, I'm not gonna spite them now, but you guys are missing out on this opportunity. I'm gonna cleave to that.
I just don't understand the plan.
Gigantic Warforged patrolling near Foundry. We take out Gigantic Warforged so we don't have to deal with later. We then use Warforged either as asset attacking Foundry, or it goes on a rampage, as Arrow says, and then more Warforged are going to be dispatched, thereby lessening the guards on the Foundry. So,
I mean,
But
that
I
makes
don't
sense.
think that
That part
I
does
don't
make
think that
sense.
you and I can do this by ourselves.
Yeah, I don't necessarily disagree with that because I mean we have to take out the 2 guys and get on the Titan before it attacks us, and I'm not sure if we can do that. Maybe I can also have us attack and then make us invisible, and that'll help.
Can you make us all
But-
Can we
invisible?
attack or
Yeah.
do anything? What's going on?
No, I can make 4. I can make 4 people invisible though, and that's the plan. The plan has literally either outcome works for us. Either it's a distraction or we get it. That's why I'm like, guys, let's go. Like it's a good plan. Like,
Great.
How
This
would
is a
this
short-term
be our
thing, you guys make it the
distraction?
call.
I mean,
Wait, how would this be our distraction?
They didn't seem to hear it, so I'm just. Well, either we control it, in which case, great, Or it goes on a rampage like Error says that they do when they don't have handlers. In which
But
case,
what's
the
to
Warforged
say
are
that
here
it
to go
won't
get it.
go on a rampage in the exact opposite direction of where we wish it would go on a rampage?
There's the Warforged are still going to go try to retrieve it and stop it.
But
So
they
it's
don't
still
seem
our advantage.
sentient enough to.
How about we
If they have, if they're sentient enough to have it have handlers, and they're sentient enough to go after it if the handlers die and it's rampaging. That's just like 1 = 2. Otherwise, like these things have never gone rampaging before, and then Eric clearly knows that they have. That was my argument.
They just do what they want, kind of.
Yeah, they might even lash out at the people who've been keeping them chained for like who knows how many years under control, and then they'll be rampaging towards the foundry, and that's a huge win for us anyway. We don't have to control it, and it causes a distraction in front of us.
Could we not just technically cause a distraction right now, away from us?
I mean, we're really isolated from the vast bulk of their forces, so if we can do this on a quick stealth mission, which in theory we were all stealth, it does have a chance. Like, we can literally, like I said, literally, we can have our rangers unload, and then if we kill one guy, I can teleport you on there, and then you attack the other guy, and we could potentially kill them all in one turn. There's a plan, there's a method, it does have a good idea. Whether or not it works is up to y'all, but, I mean, this is what I mean, I've already said this. So this is, you know, it's up to you guys to decide.
I mean, the distraction idea does sound kind of nice.
But would it actually distract them?
Making it a distraction.
I don't know.
I mean, that's even the worst case scenario, because if we get to control it and just walk in there, that's even stealthier than us trying to stealth in there. And if it goes crazy, then that's a distraction. So we win either which way, as long as we don't lose the fight. But, like, you can't plan on losing a fight. That's crazy.
Do we have an escape plan just in case?
Keep one spell up, and I will invisible and myself, Hanz, and at least 2 other people, and we'll get everybody's bones out, and we'll revive you the next day. That's always our contingency plan.
Revive me the next
Day?
day.
You guys don't have the ability to do that.
Yeah, revive you later today, I should say, I guess.
You get 1 minute with Revivify.
Exactly. I mean, that's always our backup plan, though. I mean, we would have discussed this in and out of character before now. That idea, at any rate. So anyway,
I don't like that idea of me dying.
Well, death is not something to be afraid of, but I do think that it's foolish to waste your.
Guys gotta make a call. They're passing by.
no, it's
I
you
say
guys-
we don't.
Fucking distract it. Just distract it. Just do it. Like make a distraction.
But we need to attack it to make a distraction. I can't attack it by myself. I can. You guys want to watch what happens?
I mean, if you do
I don't-
and I hear this, I will come out from the.
But instead of us all attacking in unison and taking this thing as a coordinated weapon strike, we're just attacking it piecemeal, which is perfectly fine.
I'm going
But,
with
like,
with my standard. I was already back into the house by the time all this was happening.
Yeah, but I can't make these arguments further to you, but that's fair.
Yeah, my character was
But I
already
did-
in the house.
But I did make those arguments earlier.
I am merely keeping an eye on the.
Let's go. But she's
What's
with
her
me.
name?
So are you up here too?
Yeah. Yes.
All right. So how do you feel, man? I mean,
I do not think that's a good idea.
ooh. But if I attack, you're gonna go, or you're gonna sit here. Yeah,
I will keep you alive.
that's fair.
Alright, do we need to roll initiative, or what's the plan exactly?
Oh, I love coupons.
I
I am just waiting.
mean, we can just let this opportunity slide. You guys didn't seem to be for it, and
No,
you
hey,
guys.
if it's something you believe in, do it, and Ariel will back you up. But right now, she is not there. She went downstairs.
The entire plan's predicated on that. It's not really much of a plan if we just attack willy nilly. Which I mean, you know. The thing is, all that argument happened before you guys went below, and then Seph probably would be stewing in fury and just thinking if he could do it by himself. But he can't, so he's not gonna.
Okay.
We don't have Lazura at the moment, do we? No.
I don't think she's here. Do you guys want to wait till she gets back, or
Yeah, sure.
I need a call from somebody here because this is happening in like a minute.
I mean, I said in the beginning I didn't want to attack this thing by myself if I didn't think I can actually do the plan.
Oh, we lost
Because the
her.
plan, there's an entire host of people. The entire point is not to give it a chance to react.
We've lost Lazura,
Yeah.
so I'm
She came back.
She's backish, maybe.
back.
Yeah.
I
Sorry.
feel like she's chaotic enough.
Me?
Yes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I feel like
So
you're
you wanna
chaotic
do
enough to
this
want to
with
attack the
Michael.
thing.
Right?
We're distracting the thing, like we're causing a diversion.
You want to attack the
take this
Warforged
thing
with
out.
him?
I
I caught a Pokemon.
Hey!
Oh, you got one of my favorites too.
I never get a Pokemon.
No. Cheers to that. Let's drink. Also, we gotta drink for Obi-Wan too. So let's do it twice. Cheers. Ew.
All right.
Wait, so the others from my gathering are not wanting to do that.
It's a very mixed bag.
Ariel seems pro it. She's pro making distraction, and then Hanz said he'll keep us alive. So that's about as all of us agreeing upon it without all of us agreeing upon it as we're gonna get.
Well, then I'm for it. I'll go. I'll help.
Yeah, Ariel's
All right.
just down in the on the back, not on the roof. I'm not on the roof. But I wouldn't be not for it.
Then
Uh,
everyone should have
You guys are gonna have to roll
I
for
will.
it.
Fake.
Okay.
We're doing it.
And Ariel, you're on the bottom floor. You're on the second floor, right?
I am on the second floor, not the bottom. I'm on the second.
Okay.
So.
And
like,
Lazura, are you going up to the roof, or are you staying on the second floor with Ariel? Can she hear me?
I don't know. Was there?
He's muted.
Oh my God, Hanz, what did you roll? What did I roll?
Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. What was that?
Are you on the second floor, or are you going up to the roof? The second floor currently has Ariel.
What the hell?
Well, wouldn't we need to be on the roof to get to distract it, like with the platform and stuff?
Kill the guys
if you
on
want.
the platform. That's the idea. We kill the guys on the platform, and then we either take over it or we set it to rampage.
Well,
That's
then,
the idea.
then I should be on the roof.
That was my core premise, as it were.
Then I would go to the roof.
Hey,
So
real quick,
Lazura's on the
though.
roof. Ariel's on the second floor.
Yeah, I'm on the second floor. How much longer are we going? I know people work tomorrow.
If you guys want to call it there, we can take up combat tomorrow.
It is
Uh,
10:30 Eastern time. That's all I'm asking.
I'm down to keep playing. I want to attack.
I mean,
I
I'm
don't
okay
know
to
who this
keep
fight.
playing.
I'm down to do this fight though.
See you guys.
I will say, if we wait, I will have internet next time.
That's fair too. Up to you. If we stop now, that's okay for me.
The two
Yeah,
people
it's
making
okay
these
with me.
calls, Kelly and Michael. You guys make the call because it's your latest.
Doesn't matter to me. Some things to do
don't work
tomorrow,
so
but-
it's okay. I just know everybody else does.
It's all the same to me.
Okay.
Remember, I have both jobs tomorrow.
Okay. So then
Did
we'll
you
end it so you're not too exhausted tomorrow.
I just thought that this was a good point to end if we were. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
next time, so I can actually roll for myself.
I'll say this another
this
point.
would be better.
Yes, when we take out the Warforged host, it would be an interesting point because we don't know if the thing's gonna rampage or not next session.
That is true.
Yeah.
Hopefully my rolls will be better next game because I can't seem to really
Yeah, me too.
roll that good.
Okay.
You
I'm
rolled
just
so
gonna
bad for me.
One thing out there that is a very fun feature. Actually, you know what? I'll make it a surprise next time.
Yep, let's
I'm really bad about that
Uh,
because you guys don't know about something. It's important.
a
Oh,
lot of
great.
things.
Good. But
Uh,
plans are still good plans. You
Seth.
only have the information you have, and you always have to prioritize your target based upon the information.
Hanz, what is your passive perception now?
19.
19? Okay. Good to know.
Oh no. I don't like when the DM asks questions like that.
19's good. A 19's really
19
good.
Yes.
passive. That's really
yeah,
good.
but
Do we get a stuff? Are we gonna get
It's
like
a
a
really good passive.
You guys will
Oh,
get
I
a
know it's
surprise
me.
round.
Cool.
Oh, we do.
But I mean,
Nice.
I had the order going just so we can do. You
Yeah,
guys get a surprise round where they all are surprised. You guys can then get your turns, and then we start the initiative again. But I still have the initiative, so we know the order to go in.
Right.
Because
Alright.
technically, they're only surprised until one of you does something, and then they get. It matters for reactions and things. That's all that matters.
One more reminder just for the group at large. These things have brains that can be removed, and when they're removed, the robots seem inactive. So that's our fallback plan when we board the thing.
Okay. It may take. I may not have a surprise round though because I'm on the second floor.
So quick, are you kidding? You know you out here if you wanted to.
You're also super fast.
I am very fast though. Yes, this is very true. I am very fast.
Yay.
I don't know how
Also-
far of a jump it's gonna be for me though.
Lazura, where's Zuko?
How are you jumping?
Zuko probably is on the roof with me
Teleport
because
up
he
there.
would
We
have
just need
followed.
to
He
chase
would have followed us, and then I would have had
Oh,
him
no,
go
I
with me.
Just make sure you didn't have him flying somewhere. That's all.
No, like he should. I don't think anyone rolled for him either.
Well, he goes right after you.
Okay. Well, I
I
meant
just
for
wasn't sure if
stealth.
you wouldn't have. I know I rolled his stealth.
Oh, okay.
I think he got like an 18 or something.
No,
course you
yes,
did.
you got an 18.
Of course he did.
No, that's an 18 after your pass without a trace.
Yeah, you roll better than him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, you did.
That's
Alright,
really sad.
I'm gonna start over. We're gonna go to cold.
Wait, I thought we were gonna do announcements.
need-
Oh,
Announcements.
shit. I don't know if I can go back.
Announce it quick.
No, I can't.
Hurry!
You're good. You're good. All right.
You're amazing. I just want to make sure we say that before we raid. Are we not raiding? You stopped it?
I stopped it. I can do that.
Pick a winner first.
Nice. I want to say it anyway, regardless of our level of rating.
All right, hold on. Let me get
You guys have
my
2 helpers
list.
now. Jeez.
Oh, it was nice to get that off.
We're building up the factions of the city. We need them all for the final ritual, where we inscribe all 5 squares. And we need to go really convince that water ellie guy. And we need his help too. He's got water magic aplenty.
He's
Alright.
a water elemental.
Wasn't he? He was more than a water elemental, no?
The one in the water? No. He's just a water elemental. Just one that was given armor and a purpose. And command, basically. Not a wild one.
Oh, the one?
Alright, hold
That
on.
makes
I'm
sense.
clicking buttons. I'm clicking buttons.
Clicking buttons. Clicking buttons. We're deciding on the winner, chat. If you have any last minute entries, do it now.
Oh my god, last minute entries. Everybody, type in the thing.
What's the
Forgot
word?
what- It's,
Whatever.
I forgot the
at
word.
this point.
Type whatever! Quick! Everyone, type whatever!
If you don't win, we're gonna put you in. If you're here, you get that bounty.
I need all the whatever's in the chat.
Rachel's got it. She knows what she's about.
There we go.
Rachel's the only entrant. Rachel's the only entrant right now. She's the only one who put in the correct password.
Spam whatevers.
Spam some whatevers.
Whatever.
Alright, guys, I now have the envelope with
You should have a real
the name.
list.
Are you ready?
Oh,
Yep.
you were prepared.
The name is Kyle Fiona 980.
Oh.
Congratulations, Kyle Fiona 980.
Oh.
Ooh. Ooh.
I do
You have won our illustrious Wild Beyond the Witchlight book.
It does look very pretty.
It is
So pretty.
beautiful.
Gorgeous. My god.
With all kinds of built-in maps, tons of new characters, tokens, NPCs, and even some pull-outable maps and things that you can pull and actually use to play. Looks like lots of fun, and honestly, I'm planning to incorporate a lot of that into our game. So
Be
Oh,
prepared.
yes.
You're gonna get some.
I
You're gonna get
cannot
some
wait.
forewarning, a little bit of foreshadowing, as it were.